So we're here to talk about in this segment about the Elevator Series, the EL Series as we know it. In some of the other segments, we talked about the Powerlift Series, the staple product, the flagship model from DuroVac. We talked about a more budget-sensitive model, the DVR and the DVP. But what if the DVR, DVP, and PL can't do the job? Well, guess what? 20 years ago, I sold the first ever elevator because I went into it trying to deliver a power lift as a solution, and it was not the right solution. The customer wanted to reprocess and revalue their products because it was a very specialized operation up in northern Quebec in Canada where the materials were very expensive and it needed to be reprocessed. So we got ourselves thinking. The founder and I, Kevin, got to the drawing board and said, hey, can we provide the same amount of capacity and performance as the Powerlift, but be able to keep its portability and versatility, all the while still being able to bag the materials just in case we want to reprocess it? So this is where the elevator comes from. It is the combination of decades of design and engineering where we've provided a unique solution to the market. Literally, this product does not yet exist in the market except at DuroVac. How do you make that buying decision to go to the elevator? Well, we've talked about in the other segment where the Powerlift moves the material in a fairly voluminous way. We're talking about somewhere between 5 and 15 tons an hour of capacity. It keeps it in a waste bin. There are a number of triggers that makes you think about the elevator. For instance, if your material has any kind of fugitive dust concerns, while you're pulling out the hopper and you want to take it somewhere, think about the elevator. If the material that you're picking up has an extremely high value, we're talking about thousands of dollars per kilograms, or even thousands of dollars a ton, think about the elevator. If ever you're trying to match and marry portability, versatility by reprocessing your materials, think about the elevator. By going to the elevator, we're doing away with the hopper, so maybe a little bit of portability in the Powerlift, and being able to bag the materials and reprocess it. So you're losing a little bit of a feature, but you're gaining a lot more in this new feature of being able to bag your material and to reprocess it. All of the other features that exists in the Powerlifts have been designed into the Elevator Series, all the way from its abrasion resistant inlet, all the way from its bag filtration that are guaranteed 2 years, and you would likely not call us before 5, to the cartridge filters and its pulse jet system. You will find all of the same features in the elevator. Now, the only constraints are the size of the unit. What we've been able to build into the Elevator Series is a range of 20, 25, 30, and 40 horsepower with different types of motive systems, from electric motor to gas or propane driven or diesel driven. Speak to your DuroVac representative to know which selection is better for your application. Lastly, one of the features that does not exist in the Powerlift Series is that the elevator has this frame that moves up and down to maintain its portability feature, but because it moves up and separates materials through a separator, it needs to have a sort of airlock valves. We have a number of capacity and configurations for airlock valves, whether it's from a gravity discharge, a slide gate, a rotary airlock, or a double flap gate valve. Speak to your DuroVac representative to make sure that we select the right discharge and airlock valve to meet your applications. The elevator, once again, was designed with all of the DuroVac product line in mind. It is portable. You can collapse it into a very ultra portable configuration, take it away with your forklift, and go to a problematic area to repurpose your product. You can also elevate it, move it up into its ready position put a super stack and you're ready to power either it in a portable format or also interconnect it with your piping network such that you can power your entire plant to do some general housekeeping or spill recovery. The elevator from 20 to 40 horsepower applies in the same way as the power lift. It will do you 1 or 2 operators at the lower ranges and do you all the way up to about 8 operators if you want to do a central vacuum configuration. But it has the positive displacement and the lobe type blower to be able to convey a lot of material. So at 20 horsepower, you're moving in the 5 tons per hour range, and then the 40, you're moving in the 10 to 12 tons per hour range. So speak to your DuroVac representative. You want to select the right model elevator for your application.